Welcome all of you to this stock market intelligence webinar on how to trade in stock market without technical tension, fundamental confusion, and advisory stress. Now, many people have failed to stay in stock market trading for more than a year or two because of this technical tension, fundamental confusion, and advisory stress. Some people are used to free stuff, tips and calls, which has led to their failure. Some are used to dabba trading and gossip that has led to their failure. But then today you may think, now how is it possible to trade without technicals or fundamentals or advisory, or even at least without tips and calls? Is there a way to trade effortlessly in stock market? If this is your question, then let me tell you, yes, there is an invention, the revolutionary invention of this era. And it has become very essential this tough time the world is facing. And this invention is supporting people who have lost their jobs, striving to earn income by trading from home, trading futures and options to come out of their fear of future life. So gentlemen, the revolutionary invention that I'm talking about is called dynamic live. It is the first ever stock market intelligence of the world called the dynamic method. Now today in this session, you will learn to earn money in trading in a matter of just 1, 2, 3 easy steps. And you will also master futures and options trading in just 7 minutes. And in the middle of the session, if you are already trading or if you are planning to trade any of your favorite stock or index, we can also see what the stock market intelligence is telling us to do. But then when I'm saying all these things, there are some of you who will laugh at it, some of you will rubbish it, because you've seen people who have spent years of their life trying to understand these concepts and they are still learning. And today I'm here talking about mastering it in just 7 minutes. So all I would like to tell you here is just go through this session. Maybe at the end of the session, you may have to revise your opinion. Now, having said that, I also request all of you to look at this session as a beginner. Forget everything about trading that you have learned till date. The more you look at the session as a beginner, the faster you achieve the end results. And when I'm talking about the end results, there is only one end result that we are all working towards here, and that is to earn money, isn't it? But for you to earn money in trading, there are only two things that you're supposed to do. And that is buying and selling, isn't it? But if you want to succeed in trading, then you have to learn the right entry and right exit. That is, when to buy and when to sell is what you have to master today, gentlemen. But today you don't have to worry about the right entry and right exit, because dynamic live is one such intelligence which can automatically tell you the right entry and right exit, when to buy and when to sell. But when I'm saying this, you also know that price always does not move in a similar way every day. There are varieties of price movement. So in any given market condition, for you to get the right entry and right exit, there are some very unique intelligence at work in this dynamic life. Now, which are these intelligence? How do they work and how you can benefit from it? Let's have a look. So as I told you, for you to succeed in trading, you have to learn the right entry and right exit. But at the same time, you must also know when not to enter, when not to exit, which is the key. But today you don't have to worry, because we have an intelligence in this dynamic live which automatically takes care of this. So whenever this dynamic live feels that the price of a stock is about to increase, whichever favorite stock that you have selected, if it feels that the price is about to increase, then here in the action information, it will be very clearly written as buy long, act now. It means buy signal has come, take a long position, act now, which means buy it immediately. But many times when the price is increasing, and if this dynamic live feels that this is a false price movement, now it is very difficult for a common trader to understand this part, isn't it? Because when you sit there in front of the trading terminal, when you keep watching the price, obviously when the price is increasing, you will be tempted, you will be pulled to buy this, isn't it? But then when this dynamic live feels that this is a false price movement, the price may not go up, then here in the action, it will be very clearly written as buy signal, wait and buy. Which means it is telling you that buy signal has come, but please wait, don't buy this. There is some manipulation happening here. Similarly, when the price is about to decrease, and if it is a good point to sell, then here in the action, it will be written as sell short, act now. Which means sell signal has come, take a short position so that you can benefit even in a downtrending market. Right? There are many people trading in stock market even today, and they don't know that you can benefit even in a downtrending market. And for that, you have to take a short position. But when to take a short position, this dynamic live will tell you automatically. But when the price is decreasing and if this dynamic live feels that this is a false price movement, then it will be written as sell signal, wait and sell. Which means sell signal has come, but please wait, don't sell this. So similarly, in one such situation, when we were trading in Bank Nifty in the month of June, it was very clearly written here as sell signal, wait and sell. So we waited. Now the next day what happened was the price opened with a gap down. Now some of you looking at this, you will start thinking that we could have sold the previous day itself, isn't it? So that we could have benefited in this gap down. But you have to observe, in spite of the gap down here in the action, it is very clearly written as sell signal, wait and sell. Because it strongly feels that the price is going to reverse sometime soon. And after this, what happened was the price completely reversed. Now, without knowing this information, if anyone had taken a short position, by now you would have got stuck in a minus trade, isn't it? But those having access to dynamic live, immaterial whether you are a beginner or an experienced trader, but those having access to dynamic live, just reading what is written here in the action information, they would have simply waited. They would have avoided this trade, isn't it? By avoiding this trade, they have successfully avoided a minus trade, and avoiding a minus trade in itself is a profit, isn't it? So that's the benefit here. And then we have the zigzag caution intelligence. Now, whenever the price moves up and down, all the temporary price reversals are identified by these zigzag cautions. Let me show you how. When the price is increasing, as the price increases, right on top, if you come across this red colored symbol, the triangle symbol that you're able to see, we call this as a zigzag caution, which means be careful, the price is about to reverse. Now imagine you have taken a buy position and the price is increasing, you are looking at very good profits, but then right on top, as soon as you see a zigzag caution, where you know that it means that the price can reverse. Now what will you do? You will simply exit the trade, isn't it? That is all that we want you to do here. Now once you exit the trade, you can see the very next day the price has opened with a gap down. Similarly, even in a downtrending market, when you have taken a short position, and as the price keeps coming down, making a new low, right at the bottom, when you see this green symbol, which is a zigzag caution, it means that the price is about to reverse upward. Now, those having a short position, now you can think about exiting your short very early, close to this bottom. And after this, what has happened here is the price has totally reversed. So the biggest benefit is it helps you to exit your trade very early with maximum profits, right close to the top or right close to the bottom. And then we have the sideways caution intelligence. Now, when I'm saying this one after the other, there are many of you watching the session thinking that, now what is this? I have come here to learn how to earn money in trading, but then these guys are showing something different. Well, you have to understand, everyone gets into stock market thinking that trading is a very easy job, because all that you have to do here is buy at low and sell at high, isn't it? With this assumption, when you get into stock market, and when you start trading, when the practical trading starts, that is when you will understand that the complete story here is different. And that's when you are completely confused now how to trade, how to succeed in trading stock market. And that is where you are looking for someone's guidance, somebody's helps, someone's assistance, isn't it? You want to learn from someone. But then there are people who have spent years of their life learning and they're still learning. Right? But today you have an intelligence in front of you, are staring at an intelligence which can automatically identify any different market condition. This is the reality that you have to understand, gentlemen. Price always does not move in a similar way. There are varieties of market condition. For you to trade successfully in stock market, first of all, you must be able to identify the different market conditions. Now, once you identify it, then you will be able to learn or understand how to trade in any different market condition. But today you don't have to worry, because there is an intelligence which automatically identifies the different market condition. It is just that now you have to understand the right entry and right exit. So similarly, one such different market condition here is the sideways market. But I'm sure some of you watching this session don't know what is the sideways market. So let me tell you, sideways market is a phase where the price keeps moving up and down very frequently within a small range, or sometime in a bigger range. And this is a phase where majority of traders incur a series of minus trade. It is because you must have observed in your own trading, whenever you buy, the price goes down. Whenever you sell, the price goes up, and it keeps happening back to back. It means that you are experiencing a sideways market, gentlemen. And above that, a common trader cannot understand that the price is in sideways. But today you don't have to worry, because Dynamic Live is the one and only platform in the whole world which can automatically identify the sideways movement for you. So in the real-time market, whenever the dynamic live feels the price of a stock or an index, whichever you have selected, if it is about to get into sideways, then before that, here in the reason, it will tell you sideways nearing sign. It is telling you that sideways movement is about to start, be prepared. Later, the information changes to sideways start sign. Now you know that the sideways has started, and you also know that in sideways, the price will move up and down very frequently. It becomes very difficult for you to understand which direction the price is about to move. So it's better whatever trade that you have taken, it is better you exit it fast with minimum profits. Or the other best thing that you can do here is stop trading the script, go trade some other script which is not in sideways. And after that, the information changes to sideways now. Now, as long as the price keeps moving in sideways, it will be written here as sideways now. And finally, at some point, it will tell you sideways end sign. Now you know that the sideways has come to an end. And now you know that the price is about to move in a single direction. And there's the time where you have to get in to capture the next big movement. Now just observe when you are able to see these many informations coming to you one after the other, then now it is how it has become so very easy to understand the market movement without having to do anything extra, isn't it? And when you have these many informations in the real-time market, then what happens here is decision making becomes absolutely easy. And before you do the trade, you know which are the trades that you have to exit it fast with minimum profits, isn't it? And at last, we have this dynamic system cautions and DMDOTs. As I told you earlier, zigzag cautions identifies the temporary price reversals, but dynamic system cautions identifies the major price reversals. Now, when I say this, I mean to say that you name any major crash in the price of any stock or an index or any commodity, or you name any major rally in the price of any stock, index, or a commodity, this dynamic system caution intelligence will be able to identify it before it happens. This is something extraordinary, isn't it? So in an uptrending market, as the price keeps increasing, right on top, if you come across this red colored symbol, it means that this is a dynamic system caution, which means the price is about to reverse. So if in case you are holding a long position in this particular stock, once you see this dynamic system caution, prepare yourself to exit your trade very early, close to the top. And not only that, you will also be able to take the opposite trade very early in order to capture the next big movement downward. And you can see this when the dynamic caution appeared, the price was trading at around 21,621. And after that, the price completely came down to 20,767. Almost 900 points movement in a matter of just few hours. Similarly, even in a downtrending market, as the price keeps making a new low right at the bottom, when you see this dynamic system caution, it means the price is about to reverse. And you can see the price was trading at 19,789 when the information came. And after that, the price completely reversed to 20,987. Almost 1,200 points movement. And you could have benefited from all these big movements provided you knew that the price is going to reverse. Now, how on earth will any trader come to know that the price is going to reverse? Is it possible? Can you know that it is going to reverse before it reverses? Well, the one and only way today for any trader to know that the price is going to reverse is with the help of this dynamic system caution intelligence. So this is how all these multiple intelligence works. But then today you don't have to worry, because your job is not to follow all these multiple intelligence. Your job is to simply follow only this Daumantic method level 2. Now, what this Daumantic method does here is it collects all the information from these multiple intelligence and finally tells you what trade you are supposed to do. But then once again, when it comes to the point what trade to do, there is again a question whether to trade in futures or whether to trade in options or whether to trade in equities. But I'm sure most of you watching this session are interested to jump into options trading today, isn't it? But the point is how to trade in options. Now, you know for the fact that there are many people who have spent years of their life trying to learn what is options, all those hundreds of strategies in options, option Greeks and many more, and they are still learning. So today you people are here to decide whether you want to spend your time learning or whether you want to spend your time earning. If you have decided to spend your time earning, then you are at the right place today, because Dynamic Live is the one and only platform in the whole world which can automatically tell you in the real-time market how to trade in options, when to trade in options, and what to trade in options. So whenever the Dynamic Live feels that the price is about to increase, then here under the Daumantic method level 2, in the action information, it will automatically tell you buy call option now, which means you're just supposed to buy a call option, isn't it? Similarly, if it feels that the price is about to decrease, then here in the action, it will be written as buy put option now. So for you to benefit even in a downtrending market, it will tell you to buy a put option. Now, once you buy a call option, now later what will happen is this dynamic live will automatically tell you hold call option. Now, how long to hold your position, it will also be told by this dynamic live. And finally, at some point, it will tell you exit call option now. This is when you are supposed to exit the trade. But in this case, it has not only told you to exit call option, it also said exit call option and buy a put option, because it strongly feels that the price is going to go down, and for you to benefit in this downtrending market, it is asking you to buy a put option. Now, once you buy a put option, later it will tell you hold put option, and finally at some point it will tell you exit put option now. So when to enter, how long to hold, and when to exit, complete information will be given by this dynamic live itself. Now all that you have to do here is simply place orders and start trading. But when it comes to trading in options, there is one last secret that you have to learn, and that is to select the right strike price. There are many people trading in options, there are many experts, but then not many people have ever tried to understand that if you want to succeed big time trading in options, then you must learn how to select the right strike price. But today you don't have to worry, because even the right strike price is selected by the dynamic live itself. This is the first time ever in the whole world when it comes to trading in options, dynamic live is the one and only platform which can automatically tell you which strike price to trade. So when it tells you to buy a call option, then you just have to come look at this pyramid pointing upward, pick one number out of these three, that is your right strike price. Similarly, when it tells you to buy a put option, you just have to come look at this pyramid pointing downward, pick one number out of these three, that is your right strike price. Now once you have selected the right strike price, now all that you have to do here is just go ahead and do the trade. Just place orders and start trading. But when I'm saying this, there are some of you watching the session thinking that, boss, I'm a beginner, I don't know what is futures, what is options in the first place. Will I be able to learn? How many days will it take for me to learn? So many such questions must be running in your mind. So let me tell you, as I promised you in the beginning of the session, today you will master futures and options trading in a matter of just 7 minutes. And if you think that you are a beginner, the truth here is, it is very good that you are a beginner. You know why? Because you don't know anything. When you don't know anything, then it means that your mind is a clean slate. And whatever is told here, you will simply blindly follow it. And that is what we want you to do here. So all that you're going to do here is just read what is written here in the action information. Can you do that? Can you read now what's written here? It is written as buy call option now. Just read it loudly. And before you read it, you must know which script you're planning to trade. So this is Bank Nifty that we are looking at. So read it as Bank Nifty buy call option now. And as I told you, when it comes to trading in options, there is one more important thing that you have to do, and that is to select the right strike price. So since it is a call option, you just have to look at this pyramid pointing upward. Pick one number. Let's say you picked a 20,500 strike price. So read it as Bank Nifty buy call option now 20,500 strike price. Can you do this much? Is it possible? If you can do this much, but if you still have a doubt in your mind, then what you can do is you can make a call to your stockbroker and you can ask him over the phone that if I tell you Bank Nifty buy call option now 20,500 strike price, will I be able to trade in options? Yes or no? You ask him. And when you ask him, you will be surprised to listen to his answer, because his answer will be a big yes. Because they don't care whether you know what is futures, what is options. They don't care whether you are a beginner or an experienced trader. The only thing that they care here is, have you given them the complete information or not? So in this case, you told them which script, you said Bank Nifty. What to do, you said buy call option now. Which strike price, you said 20,500 strike price. Now all the right information has been conveyed. Now for you to make a phone call and convey this message over the phone, now how much time is it going to take? It's a matter of just 20-30 seconds, isn't it? 30 seconds, you make a call, you tell them Bank Nifty buy call option now 20,500 strike price. They will simply place the order and tell you what price it has been bought. And after that, just cut the call. Don't take any more advice. And later here it will be written as hold call option. So simply hold your position. And finally at some point it will be written as exit call option now. That's when you have to make one more phone call and you tell your stockbroker Bank Nifty exit call option now. By now they already know which call option you have bought, so they'll simply place the order to exit the trade. So another 30 seconds. 30 seconds for an entry, 30 seconds for an exit. You do this 7 times in a row, it means you're mastered options trading. Yes, you do this 7 times in a row, you would have mastered options trading. This is the truth, gentlemen. But how will you know that you have mastered options trading? It is when the public starts calling you that you are a master. When you're a stockbroker, when I start calling you that you are a master of options trading, then of course you are a master of options trading. But why will we people call you that you are a master of options trading? Especially a stockbroker. Because a stockbroker knows most of the people who come and invest in stock market through them or through any stockbroker, one way or the other, one day or the other, they'll end up winding up their whole capital. Right? That is the experience they have had for decades of their life in stock market. But then here they are, they are looking at a person, they are looking at a trading account where once you did this did this process 7 times in a row, and at the end of 7th time when your account balance is in profit, then what will happen? All their eyes will turn towards your account. Everyone working in that stockbroking company will start focusing on your account. This is the truth, gentlemen. It doesn't matter how many books you have read. It doesn't matter how many years of experience or knowledge you have. The only thing that matters here is, have you really made money or not? If you have made money, you are a master. If you have not made money, you are not a master. This is the truth, isn't it? And similarly, today, if you want to master futures trading, here under the intra-week, in the action information, when it says, buy long, act now. One phone call, you tell your stockbroker, Bank Nifty futures, buy long, act now. Just read it. And similarly, later when it says sell short, act now, one more phone call, you tell your stockbroker, Bank Nifty futures, sell short, act now. They will understand the language. They will place the order. You don't have to worry about it. And you do this 7 times in a row, it means you're mastered futures trading as well. This is the truth, gentlemen. Today you can go talk to any experienced trader, any stockbroker for that matter. When it comes to practical trading, this is all that you're going to do. But then for you to succeed in trading, you must do the right entry and right exit. And that is automatically taken care by this dynamic live. And today, if you people have understood this reality, and if you agree with me, then it means you have already mastered futures and options trading. So don't waste your time anymore. Start trading and start earning. But when I'm saying this, there are some of you still thinking that, all right, do we have to watch it the whole day? No, you don't have to watch it the whole day. Once every 30 minutes, if you can check this action information, that is more than enough. When I say once every 30 minutes, I mean to say that the market opens at 9:15 in the morning, come and check it at 9:15, come back at 9:30, check it once, come back at 9:55 to 10 o'clock, watch it for 5 minutes, then come back at 10:30. 10:30, after that you come back at 10:55 to 11 o'clock, 11:30, 11:55 to 12. So like this, every 30 minutes once, if you can check this, that itself is more than enough. And at that point, whenever you check, if it is written there as buy call option now, or buy put option now, or exit call option now, that is when you will do some trades. Until then, there won't be any trading opportunity for you. If it keeps telling you hold call option, just hold your position, whatever you have taken, isn't it? But then above that, there is this preparation, wherein it will be written much in advance that get ready to buy call option, get ready to buy put option, so that you will know what you are about to do next, and accordingly you can be prepared. And today, for this action information to give you an entry or an exit, there are some multiple signals at work. Like we have this golden arrow mark, we call it as the intraday 3-speed signal. Then we have the intraday 3 long signal, the intra-week long signal, the major zigzag cautions, and many more. Now, each of these signals expertises in identifying a certain type of price movement. As I told you earlier, there are varieties of price movement. In any given market condition, for you to get the right entry, these many signals are at work. For you to get the right exit, once again, these many multiple signals are at work. But today you don't have to worry, because your job is not to follow all these multiple signals. You don't even have to learn anything about them. The only thing that you have to do here is just follow this 1, 2, 3 easy steps. Now, as I promised you in the beginning of the session, today you will learn to earn money in trading in a matter of just 1, 2, 3 easy steps. So what are these 3 easy steps? Let's have a look. The first step is just add your favorite stock or index in dynamic live. Just add it on the screen. And the second step is check what the Dynamic method action information is telling you to do. And whatever it tells you to do, based on that, simply place orders, start trading, and start earning. This is all that you're supposed to do. This is how it has become easy for anyone to trade in futures and options today. And this is the reason we call this as a revolutionary invention. So today, let's go have a look at this dynamic live itself, and let us try to understand how really easy it is to follow and start trading. And for us to check this, I request any of you to suggest me your favorite stock or an index so that we can see what this dynamic live is telling us to do. Now, first of all, for you to add any of your favorite stock or index, now all that you have to do here is just click on this favorites first. Now, once you click on this favorites, a drop down will appear. You can go select any of your favorite stock. Let's say I've selected Infosys. Now, once I've selected Infosys, now my job is just to come look at this action information. And you can see here, the action information is very clearly telling us, stay tuned for the next trade. It strongly feels that this is not a good point for you to trade, so please wait, don't do any trade right now. But the preparation is telling you, get ready to buy a call option. So you may have to buy a call option, so be prepared next day, next trading day. Once the market opens, watch it for the first 5 minutes because it is already very close to giving you an entry. Once it tells you here, buy call option now, that is when you can go ahead and do the trade. And above that, you can see, in spite of the price sharply coming down in the last few days, right at the bottom, here in the action, it told us sell signal, wait and sell, because it knew that the price is going to reverse. And after this, what happened was the price has totally reversed from a low of 970, which it has made on 24th September at 1455, 255 in the afternoon. From there, it has shot up and it has closed at 1011. So almost 40 points movement on the opposite direction. And it was identified as it happened by this dynamic live intelligence here. Without this information, anyone watching this price move in Infosys in the live market, what they would have done? They would have taken a short position. They would have got tempted to take a short position. And by now, they would have got stuck in a minus trade, isn't it? But then look at this dynamic live intelligence. It has avoided you from doing this trade. And as far as trading in options is concerned, the Dowmantic method is telling you, wait for the next trade, stay tuned for the next trade. Similarly, let's go check some of the script. Let's say we check Tata Steel. Now in Tata Steel, you can see here the action is telling us hold put option. It has told us to buy a put option sometime back. It is at this point where it told us to buy a put option. Now when was this? What was the date and time? Let's see this. It was on 23rd September at 9:30 in the morning. So at this point, it has told us to buy a put option, right? And what was the price? It was at 365.90, where you could have taken a short position in futures, or you could have also bought a put option there. Now after that, from there, what has happened is the price has continuously come down and it made a low of almost 345, not 345, 342.75. Let's say 343. So from 365 to 343, we are talking about close to 23 points movement here. And as the price came down, right at the bottom, you can see there is a dynamic system caution. It is telling us that be prepared, the price is about to reverse. Now, anyone trading in options, as soon as you see this dynamic system caution there, it means you must secure your profits. Now, how to secure your profits in options trading? Now, there is something very important and interesting that you get to learn in the online workshop. But then, anyways, now from 365 to almost 343 levels, so now we saw almost more than 20 points movement. So if you take 20 points movement, even if you're trading in futures, in this particular stock, one lot is almost 1,700. That is the lot size of Tata Steels. And even if it is a 20 points movement, we are talking about close to 34,000 rupees profits. Right? Now, that is how easy it is for anyone to start trading and start earning this big profits. Now, as of now, it is telling us to hold put option. Now, hold it until it clearly tells you to exit the put option. So this is how easy it is for anyone to start trading in futures and options in any given stock, any of your favorite stock. Now, some of you may have a doubt in your mind. Does this dynamic live automatically tell us which stock to trade? No, as of now, there is no facility like that in this dynamic live, wherein it will tell you which stock to trade. But then you have to choose your favorite stock manually. Now, once you have selected, now as I showed you how to select, you just have to click on this favorites, go select any of your favorite stock. All right, let's say I selected ICICI Bank. Now I want to trade in ICICI Bank. Now, once I have selected it, my job is to just go look at the action information. And you can see here, it is now telling us to exit call option. It means that it had told us to buy a call option earlier today, and after that it has also told us to exit call option. So we have exited the trade and the trade is over. Now we wait for the next trading opportunity. So this is how easy it is. And today when you have access to this intelligence like dynamic live, there are some very special benefits as a trader that you can draw from it. Now what are these benefits? Let's have a look. From here on, when it comes to taking an entry or an exit, there won't be any more confusion. Now, I don't know how many of you understand this, but then this is a very serious statement to make. Because every trader today, whoever is trading in stock market, this is where they are stuck. Because whenever it comes to taking an entry, there is always a confusion. There is always a question running in your mind whether to do this trade or not to do this trade. Will this trade really give profit or not? Now, this is where you're looking for someone to come and give you that assurance, the assurance talk to say that, yes, it is going to give you profit, just do this trade. But then there are few who take the entry with confidence, but then after you take an entry, there is again another confusion, whether to hold this position, how long to hold it, or whether to exit it. Now, whenever you trade in stock market with confusion, it will always result in minus one way or the other, one day or the other, isn't it? But then today you will not have any more confusions, because you know that dynamic live gives you right entry and right exit. Because whenever there is a point where you are not supposed to enter, when not to enter, when not to exit, that is also automatically identified by the dynamic live. When you know this, with complete confidence, you will be able to take an entry or an exit. And when it comes to trading in options, which is the right strike price, this is the first time ever, gentlemen, in the whole world. When it comes to options trading, dynamic live is the one and only platform where it tells you how to trade in options, and above that, it also tells you which strike price to trade. And the good thing here is the preparation, wherein it will tell you what trade you're about to do next, so that you can be prepared. And finally, the action information is the best thing that could have happened for any trader today, because it doesn't know whether you are a beginner or an experienced trader. But then it will treat everyone as a beginner, and it will directly tell you what you're supposed to do. The complete information will be given. Like, it will directly tell you buy call option now. What else do you want to know? Just buy it, isn't it? Similarly, later it will tell you hold call option. Just hold it. Finally, it will tell you exit call option now. Just exit it. Straight information, without any confusion, you will be able to trade. Gentlemen, dynamic live does all the hard work here for you. Your job is 100% effortless, because your job is to simply place orders. And today, for you to start trading, there is no need of in-depth training here. A simple basic training is more than enough. It's a matter of just 40 to 60 minutes of training that you have to go through, and after that you will be ready to start trading. And as I told you earlier, anyone can implement it, even if you are a beginner, experienced trader, working professional, housewife, retired person, students, stockbrokers. Anyone will be able to implement it. But remember, all that we want you to do here is just implement it mechanically. Do it as it is told. You don't have to use your brains. You don't have to use your expertise or anyone else's expertise. Just do it as it is told. And as long as you do that, you are in for some serious money. But then when I'm saying all these things, there are some of you thinking that now, oh, all right, everything is fine, but then tell me, what is the cost of the software? What is the price of the software? If you're thinking in these lines, let me tell you, there is no cost, there is no price that one can bear for something precious like this. But there is one thing that you people have come here to do, and that is to decide. You're all here today to decide, are you ready to invest today to secure your tomorrow? This is the decision that you are supposed to take here. Are you ready to invest today to secure your financial future? If you're ready to do that, then let me show you what is the investment that you're supposed to make. But before I show you, let me also tell you that you're not going to invest some big money here. You're going to invest a very small fetch of the profits that you can earn from this dynamic live. But at the same time, just by looking at this dynamic live in a video or in a session like this, you'll not be able to judge it. Only when you touch it, feel it, open it, run it in the real-time market, observe it, do some trades. When you see the real profits in front of your eyes, that is when you will understand its true benefits. That is the day you will realize what you have been missing all these years when it comes to trading in stock market. But then today, to make sure that all of you can first at least get your hands on this dynamic live to understand its true benefits, to make sure that every trader can reap the benefit of this dynamic live intelligence for the first time ever in the last 12 years, the management at Dauman Group has come up with a very big special offer. And the offer here is, today you can get this dynamic live by just investing 8,000 rupees plus GST for 1 month. But remember, this special offer is valid only for the first month subscription. It is because the original price of this dynamic live is 4,39,000 rupees for 12 months. But today you get it at just 8,000 rupees plus GST for 1 month. So that you can touch it, feel it, open it, run it in the real-time market, do some trades. It is a matter of a trade or two for you to gain back this investment that you have made here. And there are many people who have also been requesting us for trial. Let me tell you, all your request has been answered today with this special offer here, gentlemen. But at the same time, this special offer is valid only for a limited period of time. Very soon this offer will go and the price will rise. So today, if any one of you is interested to jump into this revolution, start trading and start earning, then here is the link that I'm texting on the chat. You just have to click on this link to subscribe the special offer right away. But some of you are also thinking, all right, first month we get the special offer at 8,000 rupees. But what happens from the second month? Do we have to pay the complete 4,39,000? If this is your question, then let me tell you that my answer is a big no. Because there are many more other special offers coming your way. And the offers are, there is this presidential rights where you get the same 12 months plan. Instead of investing 4,39,000, today you can invest just 1,23,000 where you get dynamic life for one entire year. Now, when you get dynamic life for one entire year, now what is the major benefit here? First of all, you will be able to mechanically simply follow a very easy trading method like Daumantic method, wherein you can start earning consistently month after month. And by the end of the year, you would have ended up piling up a huge capital. But then this is not the end. Dynamic life is designed for something bigger. There are advanced trading concepts like dynamic superpower trading method, which can be implemented using the same dynamic live. It is something extraordinary, out of the world, right? And we use dynamic superpower trading method in order to earn some huge returns in futures and options trading. Now that can also be implemented using the same dynamic live. That's the benefit. When you start learning those advanced concepts, then it is a never-ending process of consistent profits in stock market for you. But then this is not the end. You also get a dynamic system free for lifetime along with this. Now, what is dynamic system? Dynamic system is another intelligent software like Dynamic Live. It also gives you right entry and right exit automatically. Dynamic system helps you to do some amazing positional trading. And those of you who want to do long-term or short-term investment in the equity segment, that can also be done with the help of this Dynamic Live. And above that, the biggest benefit of dynamic system here is it gives you signals and information one day in advance. So those of you who don't have time, who cannot sit in front of the trading terminal, who cannot watch the market whole day, but if you still want to trade in stock market and start earning consistently, you can use dynamic system, follow as it is told, and you will be able to earn consistently year after year. And you're getting it free. Remember, the actual price of this dynamic system in itself is around 95,000, but you're getting it free. But it is just not free, you're getting it free for lifetime. It is almost 71% off per month that you're getting on this particular plan. And then we have the privilege rights where you get a 6 months plan. At just 72,000, you get dynamic life for 6 months. You also get a dynamic system free for 1 year. And there is a 3 months plan. At just 42,000, you get dynamic life for 3 months. You also get a dynamic system free for 3 months. And at last, we have the 1 month plan. At just 16,500, you get dynamic life for 1 month. You also get a dynamic system free for 1 month. So these are all the 4 different plans that you can opt for from the second month onwards. But for the first month, you get the special offer at just 8,000 rupees plus GST. And those of you who are interested, you just have to click on this link to subscribe the special offer right away. And as I'm discussing, there are few of you who have already subscribed the special offer right now. Now, those of you who have subscribed, now what will happen is the technical team will send you a mail. So keep a track of your email. So once you get a mail, later they will take a remote access of your computer and they will install this dynamic live and dynamic system right away. And after you get it installed, now once you have subscribed, you can also attend an online workshop tomorrow itself at 3 p.m. and this session will be in English. Now, these online workshops we conduct in multiple languages, English, Hindi. In future, there will be other regional languages which will be included. But then tomorrow's online workshop will be in English at 3 p.m. So in this session, you will learn things in a bit more detail so that from the very next trading day, you will be ready there to start trading and start earning. And this session will be for hardly 40 to 60 minutes. But then this is not the end. Just to make sure that we handhold you completely throughout this process until you achieve the end results. Now, when I say end results, there is only one end result that you are all working towards here, and that is to earn money, isn't it? So just to make sure that you all achieve that end results, we organize many more other supporting activities, like every day morning at 8:30 a.m. before the market opens, we organize a next action planner session. It is a private session for all the existing users, whoever has subscribed. Now in that session, we plan for the day before the market opens. We plan what trade we are supposed to do, at what price to buy, what to do, what not to do, and whichever favorite stock that you're planning to trade, if you can, so text the chat in that session there. We will plan for that stock also. You just have to note down the plan and implement it as it is in the real-time market. And if you can do this much, that itself is more than enough for you to start earning. And then every day at 11:30 a.m. in the morning, we also organize a live market session. And in the live market session, you can come and join. If you have any questions or doubts, you can get it clarified there. But then it is an introductory session for all those people who want to know about it. But even the existing users can come and join and get their doubts clarified. And at 5 p.m. on weekdays, we also have the online workshop. And weekends, we have it at 3 p.m. You can also come attend this online workshop again to revise your learning and also get your doubts clarified. So these are all the additional activities that we do on a day-to-day basis, just to make sure that we are always in touch with you, so that you achieve the end results at any cost. So this is all about today's session, gentlemen. These are all the benefits of becoming a dynamic member. All right. Now, for you to become a dynamic member, now all that you have to do is just subscribe for any one of the plan. And if you are subscribing for the first time, it is good that you go for the special offer where you get it at just 8,000 rupees plus GST. So those of you who are interested, the link is already texted on the chat. You just have to subscribe it. And as you subscribe, if there is anyone who is very new to online subscription, and if you want any assistance, you can text me now. I will be there online for a few more minutes. Or you can also call us at these numbers. You will find the support team, and they will assist you how to subscribe online and also get it installed. So it is 9591100700 or 800, or you can mail us at inquiry@dynamiclive.in. I have just texted those details on the chat. Note down the contact details. If you don't have time now, you can get in touch with us tomorrow after 10 a.m. and get your doubts clarified. All right. But then if there is anyone who has any questions or doubts before you subscribe, you can first get your doubts clarified by texting your questions on the chat right now. I will answer all your questions. And once your doubts are clarified, then you can go ahead and subscribe. All right. So any questions or doubts, if you have any, please text me now. And those of you who are interested, you can click on the link to subscribe. Any questions or doubts? All right, looks like there are no more doubts. So gentlemen, thank you all for joining today's session. Wish you all a happy trading and a very good weekend. Now, those of you who have already subscribed, see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. in the online workshop. Until then, good evening to all of you, and thank you once again for joining the session.